Welcome to the cave, Nick here from Nick's Nerd Cave, bringing you guys a new video. Today, I wanted to talk the difference between a winder launcher and a string launcher for Beyblade X. Now, we're only a few weeks from the actual release of a string launcher, not the set one, just a regular release of the string launcher. And Beyblade X is still in its infancy, so I can see a lot of people thinking, hey, which one should I use if you're new to Beyblade and stuff like that. And so far, we only have two options, those being, again, the string launcher and the winder. And a lot of you that probably are familiar with Beyblade already is thinking, well, duh, the string launcher's better. And that's not entirely true. What you guys are probably thinking about, you're probably comparing it to the burst launchers. The burst launcher and the burst string launcher, which is the latest and last version of it, which was the dynamite launcher. Now, with these, there is a very huge difference. I'll just make a random combo right here and display it on screen. As you can see, the winder for the burst launcher does not have the same power as the dynamite string launcher. But that's for the burst generation, though. I'm talking about Beyblade X. Beyblade X is still pretty much new. It's going to be here for a few years, assumingly, if it goes anything like burst. And a lot of people are going to wonder what's the best launcher to use, and most people just assume it's going to be a string launcher, because that's how it was for every generation. In X, the winder is very different this time around from the burst one, because in this generation, they actually put like a bearing in the winder, so when you pull the ripcord, it'll spin for a while longer, giving you extra spin. Not to mention, these ripcords are actually a lot longer. Just to compare, yeah, this is much longer, even if it only looks like it's by a little bit. In terms of actual performance, it's by a lot. These don't get a lot of spin, these do. And a lot of people have been saying that the winders is how you want to go this generation, and I actually have to agree. After using the two, I'd definitely go with the winder. Now, the difference between a winder and a string is more consistent, less powerful, while the winders are less consistent, but more powerful. Next up is comfort, and honestly, like, for either one of these, I will admit this is not a bad grip, but I will always recommend you use a launcher grip. You know, you have one of these, you have more control, it feels so much better to use. Some people don't like them, and you know, more power to those people, but for me, especially with someone with larger hands, I would say a launcher grip is pretty much the only way I can play. You just attach it on like this. You know, I'm feeling quirky today, I'm feeling quirky. Let's get this one out. Let's put this one in there. You know, if it's really comfortable, and you pull it like that, and you want your ripcords to be 100% straight too. That is very important, because if it's curved, then it can break the gears. Even if it's like that in the anime, even if it's like that, you see videos online when people are using bent ripcords, always have them straight. That's how you get the longest lifetime out of them. It's just proven fact, it's objective. In string launcher, you can have it like right here or right here. I recommend it right here. That's just how it is for me. It's personal preference, but for me, I can get a better launch this way. But what we're going to do is we're going to compare the two in a stand-up test. So I have Wizard Arrow with its stock combo, and what we're going to do is I'm going to launch both using each launcher, and we're going to see which one spins the longest. And I just want to say, before we get it started, even though I personally prefer the winder for this generation, it's up to personal preference. It's not like you're going to be a better blader by using either one of them. It's personal preference. Even if you do get much power with this, some people use this and win. So it's not like, oh, if you want to win, get this. It's just personal preference. But which one will give you the better launch? We'll see. Let's get the stadium. Let's do some tests. And I just want to say that I'm launching all of these as hard as I can. So just do a hard launch and see which one's better. And as you can see, already right off the bat, we have a much stronger launch. You can just see in the way that the Beyblade moves that the Ripcord has a much more powerful launch. Wow, yeah, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. That is crazy. Yeah, Ripcord, much better. And as you can see, the winder did get a lot more spin out of Wizard Arrow. But again, as I said, it's personal preference. Very much personal preference in terms of which one you would want to use. Again, it's personal preference on which one feels better. But you do get a better launch with the winder this generation. And this is just to say, for future proofing, this is Season 1 of Beyblade X. This is not Season 5 or Season 3 where we get crazy launchers in the future. And I'm sure they'll make a long winder for this soon. Next couple of years or something, we'll get a long winder because we had that for previous generations. And I'm sure we're going to get some extra long, crazy dual spin launchers with a string. So this is just for 2023, probably 2024 too, which one is the better one. And I say winder, even though you can use either or. You can use either or, but if you're going to a tournament, I'd recommend this. Even though you could get beat by someone with this. But again, you get a better launch of this. I think it's the better launch of this generation. You hold it like this. Go shoot. Make sure you pull it out straight. And there you go. I just wanted to get this little video out there. Just give people some information on which launcher they should use. If you still want to go with string, because that's just what you prefer, that's how you like it, you like them more consistent, go for it. But you do get a better, stronger launch with the winder. But with that being said, Nick here from Nick's Arcade signing out. See you guys in the next one.